What up, guys? It's Wifey.
Pisto.
This is Platinum Charm Podcast.
Today we're talking NBA All-Star Weekend. It's this upcoming weekend. It's in Indianapolis this time, and they've kind of rebranded it as NBA All-Star Indy, and they've done a really fun logo. It's like a bright yellow logo. They've done a lot of stuff around the city to try to get people really involved. I love the effort that they put into All-Star Weekend, and I hope that eventually it becomes a Super Bowl type of a weekend. I don't think that it is currently, but
it should be something.
I hope that we get there. They do try very hard. So starting on Friday, we've got a lot of events to get there. We're going to try to cover all of them. So starting on Friday, we have the celebrity game. It's pretty disappointing this year. The roster is not that impressive, in my opinion. There's a race car driver. There's a couple football players that I never heard of. The most impressive people are Tristan Jass, he's like a TikTok guy. You've probably seen him. He has like the hair down. He does like a lot of like 360 flip layups and throws like long shots. Like him, Jennifer Hudson, and AJ McLean from NSYNC.
I'm with it. This may be really entertaining. It may not be great basketball, but
Are you okay?
It may be entertaining.
I'm saying that that's the top three.
Baby.
Usually they have Breezy, Bieber, Bow.
Okay.
Kevin Hart has been in there a bunch of times. Your All-Star Celebrity Game MVP is Jennifer Hudson.
She may have been a baller.
Put 30 on them boys.
Maybe. Well, her lineup, she may.
However, the most impressive part of the Celebrity Game is the coaches.
Okay.
So you got Stephen A. Smith, who has Lil Wayne as his coach. So it's Stephen A. Smith and Lil Wayne versus Shannon Sharpe and 50 Cent.
Oh.
So the coaches are really, really fun. So if they spend 63% time on the coaches and 30% on the game and the rest on commercials or the Taylor crowd. Swift looking for Taylor in the crowd, we'll be good. I'm a huge basketball fan, and I am rooting for the NBA, and I'm rooting for All-Star Weekend to become a big thing. Don't get me wrong. However, I feel like this event falls a little flat based off the roster, because if you had those coaches, right? That's fun coaches. Stephen A. and Wayne versus Shannon Sharpe and 50. That's fun coaches. They just don't have the teams to like back it up to make it interesting.
I'm not going to count them out, and I'm still going to watch it.
I am not going to watch it. We will not be watching it.
We are watching it.
We're not going to watch it.
We support all of All-Star Weekend.
We're not going to watch it. We should watch it. I want to watch it.
We
should want to watch it. I want to watch the coaches.
Well,
said nobody ever.
By your numbers, it's 60%, so you'll enjoy it.
I have good numbers, by the way.
I know.
The coaches are. What's your thought on the coaches?
I think it's great. I actually think that it's going to be entertaining.
She saw the rest of the team. Okay, moving on to Saturday. Starting off with the skills challenge. It's a little different this year. There's 3 teams competing in like a relay type format against each other. Instead of it being like players competing one-on-one, it's 3 teams competing. So the first team is Team Pacers, consisting of Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, and Miles Turner, which is a solid team. It's in Indiana. It's in Indy. They always try to like support the hometown boys. So there's a Team Pacers. Team Top Picks has Paolo Banchero, Anthony Edwards, which is Ant-Man, you like him, and Wemby, which is Victor Wembanyama, the big, huge, tall, skinny dude.
Is he just saying that I don't know all of these people? Mm-hmm. That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's the one.
How did I say that?
It's the one that you like. I do like Ant-Man, but I do know his name.
I like Ant-Man too. And then there's Team All-Stars, which is Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Maxey, and Trae Young. Mm-hmm. So, which team do you think takes that? Team Pacers, Team Top Picks, Team
Picks.
All-Stars. I could go with Top Picks.
That's who I think has it.
Or Indy could come out and surprise everybody. They always try to kind of show out for their town. So I think it's a solid cast. I'm not like dying over the roster this year. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But Next, we have the Starry 3-point contest. Decent.
That's gonna be insane.
So,
I almost know all of those people on there, by the way.
okay, who we got?
We have I'm gonna butcher all the names, so I'm not gonna say it.
You started this. Finish it. Take us home.
Is it Malik Beasley?
Okay.
Jalen Brunson,
Okay.
Tyrese Halliburton,
Okay.
Damian Lillard,
Yeah.
Utah boy, Larry Markkinen, Utah boy, Donovan Mitchell, Utah boy, Carl Anthony Towns,
Uh-huh.
and Trae Young. It's a good lineup.
She did good. For those of you that don't know, Damian Lillard went to Weber. He doesn't play for the Jazz. He's never played for the Jazz, but he played in Utah. Donovan Mitchell and Larry have both played for the Jazz. So that's kind of fun. Who do you think takes that one?
Carl Anthony Towns.
I would love
Didn't he
to
take
see.
it last year?
He was close. I should have looked that up.
I think he took it.
He did a really good job. I can't remember if he took it or not, but I would love to see Dame Time take it. But I don't know. Jalen Brunson's a beast. Trae Young, if he gets going, is a beast. I don't think Donovan. I'm gonna go with you with Carl Anthony Towns. That boy has a nice shot.
Well, he's like stands almost even with.
He's just got a nice shot. Okay, next we have Steph for Sabrina. This is a
This is gonna be
super fun thing. I'm actually probably looking forward to this
The most.
one of the most, even though it's probably not going to last that long. For those of you that don't know, it's just a 1v1 competition between Steph Curry and Sabrina from the WNBA. I don't know how to say her last name. She has the record of the best performance ever in a 3-point contest. She got 37 points out of a possible 40. And after she got that, she playfully challenged Steph Curry to a competition, and he legit said, let's do this. And they are legit doing this on Saturday. I think it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be a blast. I'm excited for it. I think it will be. I mean, it's just literally they both go one round. That's it. Game over.
Yeah.
So I don't think it will last too long, but I am very excited to watch it.
I like these different things that they're bringing into basketball.
Yes. Spice it up.
We've talked a lot about like why, how do they bring back some like spice and entertainment and get more of a following on All-Star Weekend. And we were talking about like why do they not play Pig or like Knockout or one of these like OG games that we played when we were kids. And then they kind of bring this one up and it's like that's really cool.
I'd like to see more skills contest type thing. I don't know what exactly it looks like. Like do a free throw contest where you shoot till you miss, or like I don't know exactly, or do like a you shoot, you move back, you shoot, you move back, you shoot and go back. I don't know. Bring some more skills type contest, because it used to be all about the dunk contest, right? But it's been going for so long, it's really hard. The shock factor is not there anymore as much, right? That's how I feel. Do you agree?
Yeah.
You've kind of seen most of what's available. All these guys can jump. They're all athletic. So that could only last for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like bring some more skills thing and even make it like a big scorecard. I got this on this event, this on this event. I don't know. Do something. Spice it up a little bit. Okay, anyways. Who are you taking on that?
Steph.
I'm taking Steph too. I don't think that Sabrina is a joke, and I am not counting her out. But Steph has been on fire lately, like playing out of his mind. The game winner he hit the other night with 2 people guarding him. Like the dude's just insane right now. And I do think that will carry over into this competition. And I think that he will edge her a little bit. But I think it's going to be a blast. And I'm super excited for it. It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be so much fun. Slam dunk contest. So we got Jaylen Brown from the Celtics, which I'm surprised to see him in there. He can dunk. I don't know how flashy or showtimey he can be. I've never seen him do a windmill or anything like that. He can dunk, but it's interesting to see him in there.
Mm-hmm.
Someone named Jamie Jaquez Jr. I'm not familiar with him. Mac McClung, who won it last year, and Jacob Toppin, who is Obi Toppin's brother, and Obi Toppin won it a few years back. We watched that one. I don't know if you remember him or not. Not a super impressive dunk contest from Obi Toppin, but they can jump.
Okay.
So I think Mac McClung takes it. Yeah. How do you feel about? Do you have something else?
I know that John Morant has been in a nice little storm of trouble, but I would love to see him in the dunk contest sometime.
I think everyone would love to see Ja. That brings me to my next point. How do you feel about a G League player competing in these events when they're in a development league?
Absolutely.
But what does it say if your development player is winning your dunk contest every year against like your it should be your stars. So back in the day, it was Michael Jordan, it was Dominique Wilkins, it was Spud Webb, it was Vince Carter, it was Kobe Bryant. It's like your stars, right? Now we got Jaylen Brown, Jamie Jaquez, Mac McClung, G League, and Jacob Toppin. None of these guys are your stars. They're not your main draws to your sport, right? So your G League player, and this is no disrespect to Mac McClung. I'm just asking your opinion, right? If your G League player is coming and winning your dunk contest every year, how do you feel about that?
I am with it. If you're gonna come in and you're gonna make a name for yourself and you're gonna show up to the game, like, go earn it. Um, I think that if there are people that are in the league that know that this is a big, a big deal, this is a big tradition, and if you do feel like you can go out and put on a better show and you're not stepping up, you're not really being a team player for the league. So I think if G League's going to come up and they're, wanting to put in the work to do that, then I'm for it.
Let us know your thoughts on this. I want to know what you guys think. Email us or comment on something. Let us know. Our email is platinumcharmpodcast@gmail.com. I don't think that it's a good look. And I like Mac McClung, and I loved his performance last year.
Mm-hmm.
But this is supposed to be your stars, your top of the line, putting on the best show that they can, and your G League is the best that you got versus one big name and two not big names.
Okay, but
when it used to be, I'm saying it needs to be your top picks. LeBron should have done this 4 times. Kobe should have done this more than once. Like right now, it should be Ja.
But do you think that some of these guys, are worried about injuries? They're worried about different things.
They're worried about their
reputation.
But Michael did it, I don't even know how many times. Like that's the greatest basketball player of all time who did this multiple times. Kobe's done it. Vince has done it. Like T-Mac was in it. Like, and new era. What star of the new era has done it? None.
I don't want to sleep on Jaylen Brown though, because he is a good.
I'm not sleeping on Jaylen Brown, but I'm just saying he's not. As a business person, and I'm trying to. This is the NBA. I mean, I like to compare it to Super Bowl, even though that's serious and this is kind of a little bit more fun. So it should be really championship versus Super Bowl, but that's not how it works because it's a big long series and blah 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 blah. That's why I compare the two, right? You got Super Bowl weekend, you got All-Star weekend, right? And you're not putting your best foot forward if you're not putting your best players out to tell them to do this kind of stuff. And I don't think it's helping the sport. I think that every single one of these competitions should be your best person, should be your best players out there.
Yeah.
It should be Steph. It should be all these guys. LeBron should have done this multiple times.
Yeah. I can understand.
Put your pride and your reputation aside and go put on a show for the fans.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And I'm not bitter. I want to see the NBA win. And I don't think that wins.
You may be a little bit bitter because the last few All-Star games that we have been super pumped up for over the last several years have kind of been busts. It's not been super entertaining. Like, you're not sitting at the screen just like ready for the next one. You're kind of like, sitting there going, okay, like that's all we got. That's all we have happening. And the All-Star games were in Salt Lake City last year and we didn't go. We wanted to, but then lineup, things
So-
like that came around. Just
The issue wasn't the price. The issue was we were nervous that we were going to get bang for our buck.
yeah,
Because it's like, do you go to All-Star Saturday night or do you go to the All-Star game? All-Star game is just, it hasn't been fun to watch for a while. I am a basketball fan. This is coming from a basketball fan. I am not hating. I want to see them win. I want to say All-Star is bigger than the Super Bowl for me. It's not. Sorry. And it's because they're not putting their best foot forward. They're not. They're not making these guys play a game.
We would ideally love to see All-Star Weekend be as big and supported as the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I remember back when, it was, the teams were insane back in the day. And just to see them on the same team is crazy, but to see them compete would be way more fun and entertaining than just this playground. And you know what? I'm not saying don't give them a wide open dunk every once in a while. Give them a wide open dunk if it's there, but not all the time. And if they get a wide open dunk, don't do a lame dunk.
Yeah.
I don't need to see dunk, and it's not even like flashy dunk. We're going off on a tangent. That wasn't the plan, but I want to see him win. And I don't think your G League and two players that are not super well known, and then Jaylen Brown is your best foot forward. I don't. Jaylen Brown, prove me wrong, bro. Please. I'm a fan as a player. I haven't seen a Showtime dunk, so I don't know. I think that Toppin can jump, but Mac McClung wins it. Again, your G League. Cool. And shout out to Mac. I am not hating. You killed it last year. Come kill it again, bro.
Absolutely.
And make some stars step up and try to compete against you. Make Josh say, I got to represent like the superstars and come out here and beat Mac. Like, you know what I'm saying? Poke him a little bit. Your G League is out here killing you. That's how I'm feeling about it.
I always, not to bring up like football, quote unquote, but I can remember Patrick Mahomes being benched behind Alex Smith. Alex Smith got injured, Patrick went in, and the Chiefs changed. And any of you that follow football know that. So when I say that I am not counting out some of the G League people because, maybe whenever it really counted, maybe they weren't their best, but maybe truly they were having a dip when they're really good, have a dip when it matters, and then here they are in this practice league, and maybe they really belong, in a jersey. And I can't count them out because they're there for a reason.
Agreed. And I love to see them shine and give them all the opportunities that they can absolutely have. And I hope that they capitalize on them.
Yeah.
My angle is just NBA. You're not pushing what you need to be pushing to hit a home run here. And I want to see you hit a home run as a fan.
I don't think it should be an option for some of your bigger people. Like for instance,
not one person has ever gotten injured in a slam dunk contest that I've known about. I should look it up. And if someone out there knows the answer to that, let me know. I don't think that there's ever been an injury in an All-Star weekend ever.
Yeah.
Maybe in the game, maybe something minor. Never in a dunk contest.
That's fair.
And you got people jumping over cars and jumping over each other, and Andre Iguodala jumping and bending under the backboard from Allen Iverson. Like, there's a lot of high-risk maneuvers, and you play a sport where you could get injured.
Yeah.
This is your time to shine. LeBron, you're a punk for not doing this. You should have done this. And you should have done this. And you even hyped up that 1 year when you're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
He didn't do it.
Didn't do it, man. It needs to be your top draws. That's how you win. Okay, moving on. Sorry about that tangent. Let me know what you guys think. Understand I'm coming from a major fan perspective here, and I want to see them win. So Sunday we got the All-Star game. We got a lot of players here. So Eastern Conference, we got Giannis, Joel Embiid, Tatum, Halliburton, Damian Lillard, that's the starting five, which is a solid starting five. Reserves is Bam Adebayo, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, Derek White, and that is your Eastern Conference, which I think is a pretty good
That's
team.
a pretty solid lineup.
They do not compete with the West. Here's your West. You got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reserves: Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Sabonis, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Paul George.
Ouch.
So, yeah, the West is going to put it on you. Sorry. Question, though. Okay, who do you think wins which conference?
Okay, I want East to win just because they're the underdog, but ouch.
Yeah, the West has a lot of firepower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
West wins. You got West.
Yeah,
West
it's
will
packed.
not lose. Sorry, not gonna happen. Who takes MVP? And keep in mind,
Luka.
NBA really. NBA kind of pushes the hometown hero to try to get them MVP, which is Tyrese Halliburton. But I don't think he gets MVP. Well, what I'm saying is they usually try to push the hometown guy to get MVP. They usually try to pass him the ball more, give him more shots, give him more opportunities.
Okay, but he's on the wrong side.
That being said, I still don't think that Halliburton gets MVP. Shout out to Halliburton, though. What's your take?
I am not a huge Luka fan. I'm not. He's a great baller. I'm not a big fan of his. Oh, Jokic is so good, though. But because Luka, he doesn't play by anybody's rules, and your name doesn't matter to him. And I think for some guys that have been in the league for a little bit, like LeBron and Steph and Paul George and Devin Booker and those guys, I think that there's an intimidation factor a little bit between those guys, and I think Luka's just I got this. He doesn't care who you are.
That's true.
And he'll run the ball, and he's not afraid to shoot, and he's not afraid to foul. So
Luka. And she's not even the biggest Luka fan.
I'm not.
Great
job to you.
I'm going to go way out on a limb and say Steph Curry gets MVP. Now, I don't know.
He's a baller.
I don't know if anyone on reserves. I've been busy. I should have done a little more homework. I apologize. I don't know if anyone on the reserves has ever gotten MVP. They may not have. So I may be shooting myself in the foot there. But I think Steph Curry, he saved the All-Star game 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Saved it when he went on that tear of 4, 5, 6 threes in a row, closing his eyes, turning around. The dude is magic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He is magic. When he gets going, he is magic. And he right now has this crazy momentum going.
Mm-hmm.
And he's hitting game winners and crazy threes. And the other night he hit 8 out of 8 or something crazy. The dude's insane right now. He's got momentum on his side. And I think that Steph Curry, if they can give it to a reserve, is MVP.
Okay.
I think he saves it once again. I think he gets going, and he saves the All-Star game once again.
I'm ready to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Last thought, halftime show for the NBA All-Star game is Jennifer Hudson.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it. It'll be good. It'll be good. I like her. You don't like her? He walks away from me.
Best foot forward, NBA. Best foot forward. Come on, man.
There's a reason why they're pulling.
Shout out to Jennifer Hudson. If she doesn't be the first injury in the celebrity game, I hope that she kills this halftime show. But I could not tell you more than 3. How many Jennifer Hudson songs do you know that you're just going to be singing along and oh?
I don't know, but I'll listen to her do covers of all kinds of people because she has an amazing voice. I don't know.
I don't want to sound rude or insensitive.
You already did.
To this situation. And, Jennifer Hudson, I'm happy for you. I truly am happy for you.
I like the way he talks to you, as if you're going to be here watching this video.
She is going to watch this. I don't care to see you do the halftime show at the All-Star game.
Pew, pew. Shots fired.
NFL. We got Usher, highest Super Bowl halftime show ever. 202 million people. NBA. We got Jennifer Hudson.
Well,
Put your best foot forward, man.
that's a wrap, folks.
Where's she from?
Probably.
If she's not from
Indiana or
Indianapolis,
something.
I'm gonna be so mad right now. This episode is not over.
This
episode is not over. Adam Silver, call me. We need to chat. I am a fan of the NBA, and I want to see them win. I'm going to say that 6 more times. She's from Illinois.
Yeah.
Let's see what famous musicians are from Currently looking up if there would be someone from
Adam Lambert.
The Jackson 5 is from Indianapolis? Oh, geez. Well,
Is that why they chose? I mean, Babyface has like 2
do
songs.
better. Do better. Please do better. For me as a basketball fan, do better. I want to see celebrities in the celebrity game. I want to see stars in the dunk contest. I want to see more skills-based challenges. I want to see bigger names in the three-point contests.
Peace out.